Okay. I'm back. After a whole vacation. And during this vacation, I did kind of miss like the third and final week of Summer Paradise. But I'm here now. After like 8 days of inactivity, like, or 7. So we have the Lego event here, which this is all stuff from Lego, which if you guys probably seen me like in the earlier this year in 2026, I did build a Lego Guardian Dragon set on stream. But first of all, we have this here, and I think yeah, it tells me to equip Art Dragon of Life. Tier 5, Herbivore. There's a creature's appearance is locked until it grows. Okay, so okay, so we got some stuff here, like we have also the new Cavo. Regions are only visible as... What's up, Chris? Cleanse corruption to restore the land. Which growth tokens cannot be used. Or Dragon of Life does not age naturally, which means... seems like here... oh, Elemental Spire. And this thing means, like, my... Also, like... people have been saying, like, this game has been getting a lot slow lately. This... Oh, I can hunker. 28 elemental energy. Many textures are not really loading. Many people are saying like Roblox is like having like this game says like Roblox has edited something on their end and it's causing this game to like break. I'm not sure if like my PC, like I've been also playing like other games lately and they've been having like texture issues, so probably because since my PC was like really dormant for a long time, I might think my PC... Oh, it's a 4-week event. Let's survive 20 minutes. Clannies. I think with this I still keep... Yeah, but it's been unequipped. Not sure. It was probably given towards me, like, so I didn't have it for like a split second, cause... But this is just... Anyways, I did kind of forget what the stat changes were last week. Wasn't able to cover them because vacation, but I'm back here now, and some stuff I think is possibly like Gubbin most likely probably been nerfed like pretty heavily due to like how strong it was, or so, like especially with the high unbreakable, like the low unbreakable of 10 and with like 90 hunker, like that thing was just basically just taking hits, like possibly could like an entire clan could not even not been able to take one down. Thing, but kind of close to me. In here. Big corruption moans and elemental monsters. I wonder what this elemental energy is used for. It could be mean some stuff like, or possibly maybe even for stuff that's like, oh, it's complete. Nice. I think like some stuff is like we can use this currency on like stuff like yeah we have wait we also have tea but like I kind of feel some people chance to bite turns on bite to apply disease. Like what is that something that we could use on any creature? Well then that could possibly make some creatures like maybe a bit more annoying to deal with. Cost War 2026. Well, this thing has keen, so I'm like able to use my senses. But, like, I can't really even check my FPS. Like, possibly maybe like soon I might maybe just do a clean install of Roblox or something like an actual clean install. You have Ashfall. The stamina regen and 0.5% stamina drain a second. Oh, we have a lot of our dragons here. A lot of arc dragons here. These crystals. What's this? Have one elemental monster down. But like, I've been having a bit of texture issue. I wonder what happens if I take this thing down. Shoot. Proof marks. Not sure if that was meant to be like an NPC that's supposed to spawn. So I'm like, some sounds are not even like, I didn't hear the bite sound. Didn't hear the bite sound like at all. And this is my sound effects here. And like, I feel like with how slow the thing is, that okay, there are some sounds that are overhead health bar. That's like keying stuff, possibly not loading. Breath. I'm like wondering. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that was loud. Oh. There's like animations that are like failing to load. Yeah, you see the new cavo. I can't even see the friendly call too. Like, I don't even see anything. Like, and like one thing is like whenever I try to join back, it usually takes so long. Meaning like, I most likely have to do something such as like Alt F4 and just reopen Roblox and just continue on my way because this is like absolutely so scuffed. Like, I don't really even see the full cavo model. Like, some of the texture is missing. We have a cavo here too, but not sure what's going on. I might maybe need to, like, maybe try and wake my system up or something, like, after being, like, offline for, like, at least a week or something by just maybe, like, trying to load up, like, a intense game or something that, like, heavily relies on, like, GPU or something, like, I have a good bit. Hello, what's up, Bobby? There's, like, a lot of things here, like, my Roblox is kind of, like, oh, well, I can't stay for long. Hope you have a great day. Alright. My thing is, like, really slow, too. The ancient crab language. Seems like Flower Cove does not have anything. There's an aggressive cavo. Here's an Arc Dragon. And this is, like, very risky, because this is literally some of the objectives are Bioasis, too, where there's a lot of players here, and, like, especially with how scuffed my game is, like, the textures are not even loading at all. Like, literally, like, these guys seem to have be invisible, like, 24/7, like, no matter what they do to me, because their creature models are not even loading in. Like, here, if I load in, clicking, no sound at all. And, like, my model's not even loading in. I can't even see where my creature is. I can't really, which means, like, I'm just flying, like, just flying blindly. It's literally so blind, I can't even see, like, Mahalu. Like, even some of this is not even loading, like... And just to show you, if I, like, try and do this and, like, join something such as... like, this thing, it's taken so long, and, like... I have pretty good internet, too. Like, one of my main options is, well... have to, like, just... probably, like, join my private server from, like, the web version, because of how slow my thing is. Let's join this here. Like, it's literally so slow, like, I have to, like, do other stuff. Possibly later on, I'll do, like, a clean install of Roblox. While also waking up my system a bit by just playing maybe an intense game for a while. Or maybe even, like, testing all of the hardware on my computer. See if it's all still up to spec. Yeah, wonder... And yeah, I'm now able to hear more sound, and this is a private server. I'm able to hear more, but this is a private server. Let's see this here. I'm, like, doing this just to combat all the lag and that's going on, and all this failing to load. I feel like this massive beacon coming from here. This lag is, like, really infuriating for me. Like, I'm, like... especially, like, I could, like, be in combat and then I don't know what is attacking me. Then then I have to like guess where they are, and then and then people could possibly call me like a noob or something, just because of me like biting the wrong way of them, and that's like because I can't even see them at all. Like, it's just so annoying having to deal with lag and stuff. But like some stuff here is, I wonder if they will bring back some things such as, hope they do stuff such as could do stuff like bring back Guardian Dragon, bring back Gaimanogu, and like Baby Dragon plushie, because those were like some major things from the first event. Now I'm like able to hear the bite sounds. And now like these NPCs are actually spawning now. Instead, they were just not even spawning. Like, this is one thing, like, many people are saying, like, Roblox is, like, slowly breaking this game with, like, more of the updates they're pulling out. Especially since this game's, like, much more, like, a very unique game, like, where players become, like, hundreds of different species instead of just normal player models. That, like, many other games use, especially the more popular ones. It's, like, really hard to... And this thing used to been... And now I can hear, like, creature call sounds. Like, I think I was able to hear the... Yeah, Cavo's new model looks... It makes him more like a actual crab now, with claws, like, actual claws. He properly looks like a crab now when eating. They did also release a variant of it called the... I kind of forgot it. Let me see. It's the lush version of Cavo. Which means it's like more like a lushy, like lush cave version of the creature. Like, these NPCs are literally just spawning sideways. And there's even more stuff that'll be arriving weeks as the weeks goes on. Then we have some stuff here, like we have this thing. Is this like to where I can buy more of these creatures, like in like week 4, and then these like a pallet, with some pallets and a mat in week 2, and then like more mats, more pallets plus rejuvenating tea. Week 3. But like some people might be wishing for creatures such as Guardian Dragon or Gaimon to come back. Like when Dragon Adventures had their Lego Part 2 event like a month ago. They brought back some of the old ones too. So I hope the old ones do make a return. So some stuff here is some other stuff we also got is like that we got in surprise. Like there's a good bit of things too. Like some stuff I did see like so like some stuff that news like have came with like the update plan, which we already have stuff here. We have like the thing also since they had to like shrink Summer Paradise from 4 weeks to 3 weeks due to this Lego event. So like people that literally and they said that people who bought the like mutation boost will keep it for another week. Just so they don't feel scammed out of like the 400 200 like 320 to like 400 Robux. And he also had like double pearls during week 3, which I only play just to like just get gubbin just so I can keep it for my collection. The life of the forest. Oh. Oh, we got shield health in cost now. Like, we literally had, like, shield and warden. Where I could literally have, like, 3 to 5 hearts, plus up to, like, 3 to 5 shield hearts, but now we're able to get, like, now like 132% shield, 132 shield, plus 2,640 health, which is a lot. Some stuff we also got is a remodel to Tenuk too. Yeah, we got a new Tenuk. Then Dominic kind of posted like a meme of like some player with like some giant enemy crab react. Like, I mean, Dominic from Dragon Adventures reacted by just adding like some clip of some game I don't really know. Since said that the game is being impacted by Roblox rendering issue, which said some stuff is like they changed some stuff on their end again, causing some stuff to load longer, which is why I've been lately, and possibly you guys too, we're also getting like a lot more longer load times for entering stuff such as trade or even the game. We also had the campfire Q&A. Another thing that is decided to do, which the dev team reacted to feedback, which was materials, which means we can just choose specific parts of our creature to have a specific material. Which means if I want to only apply, like... If I want to only apply, like, some material on, like, one thing, I can do that now, and I could have... with new material brush, too. And also, gifting. Which means now, like, the Robux shop here, I'm, like, now able to, like, gift stuff to other players now, like... And then it does also do this here, which gifting shop items to another player in your server, who's a recipient, then purchase the item for them instead of yourself. If they leave during a Robux purchase, you'll receive the gift instead here. And here I can see, like, it prioritizes friends here, and here, what... Pretty cool. But this only applies on the Robux stuff, which is, like, currency stuff here, such as shrooms and tickets, bundles, such as, like, the exclusive ones plus the 3 main ones, all the stuff such as creatures, like, Oh, I can even... I can't afford to give. I can even gift ticket items too. And even some stuff here, such as Crystal gift slot here. Which means, like, we have more tokens. Like, I think these tokens are now able to be traded. Which means now, like, you could possibly spend, like, a good bit of mush on, like, a creature slot gift token. And then you could possibly, like, use that instead of, like, having to spend a good bit on another slot. And I think it also skips the Robux slots, too. And then you could also gift stuff such as the robot creatures here too, and also the dev creatures. Like, one of the main things of gifting they kind of added or something was for you to be able to, I remember the winter event of, like, 2024 to 2025, I think. They had like, 3 separate tokens that you can, like, use to, like, gift candy canes to another player. And, like, you did have to do it for one title, which is known as the Present Pioneer title. Which, the Present Pioneer title is actually a pretty cool title. I did literally, like, get it. I did even once, like, got a gift just because I got some Arius player out, which possibly is one of my most funny encounters moments. Like, it was so... I kind of like to laugh at random stuff sometimes. Oh, it seems like does the shield deteriorate over time? I wonder if, like, clans are probably just going to abuse this just so they can give, like, a lot of HP to, like, a feral, like, Turum or Korum clanmate or something. And also, apparently, like, there was also some issues where some players were, like, getting kicked or having their game access revoked or something. Which, I'm not sure if it made, like, some players think they got banned or something, but they have fixed that now. And now, time for the main thing, which I think, if I remember correctly, some of the... There was, like, kind of forgot. I think maybe... Did I already counter a Squib nerf? Because I did remember, like, Squib having, like, a nerf plus having, like... I wonder... And I also do bet some stuff such as Gubbin being nerfed, like, definitely, because of how pretty powerful that thing was. And yeah, Tier 1. They haven't even... It's just a Lith-Umbra... Just a Lith-Umbra nerf. Lith-Umbra buff. Like, I don't even see Gubbin anywhere. All they just gave Lith-Umbra was, like, Agile Swimmer from 75 to 175. Which, following the footsteps of the previous adjustments according to it, semi-aquatic creatures are now also getting a boost. These increases are tailored to each species' unique mobility and need, helping them feel better in the water while respecting their terrestrial status. Now, like, Tier 2... Oh, hold up. What? We got 2 buffs here, which we got a buff to Hamaki and Kiprick. Hamaki got Agile Swimmer from 75 to 160, and Kiprick got Agile Swimmer from 75 to 90. And these are both, and the thing even gave me satisfied for a couple seconds. For Tier 3, we got Yamato buff. Also, Agile Swimmer buff from 75 to 175. Tier 4, Extorti buff with 75 to 130 agile swimmer. Tier 5, we got Muzzrot and Geopixa buff. Muzzrot getting speed from 32 to 36. Addition of bleed attack 1, addition of injury attack 2, and charge and crush charge. Muzzrot is intended to be a durable bruiser with a fairly straightforward approach to combat, but its exceptionally poor stamina can make it difficult to secure or maintain favorable engagement. These changes are aimed at strengthening Muzzrot's role by allowing it to opt into a more deliberating opening attack. Charge Crush allows Muzzrot to impede faster prey during its initial approach while bleeding injury, help it maintain pressure once it gets close, and create reliable, feeding opportunities. The added mobility and injury pressure should also give Muzzrot more options when defending its territory against larger opponents, rather than being easily chased down. Muzzrot can use its improved speed and deliberating attacks. Remember, Ligament Tear reduces walk speed considerably to create space and disengage when necessary. Which, yeah. With Muzzrot, I think, I've seen, Muzzrot's, getting, having to run from, Korras, and, Korras were actually being faster. Yes, faster Korras, I guess. Fast Korras. Especially, speed build super behemoths, they can, easily catch up to a Muzzrot and take it down. But now we also have a buff to Geopixa with just a injury attack of 1. This big turret had always had a sort of awkward niche. It's very tanky, yet demands an incredibly high skill ceiling when it comes to using its hunker in conjunction with its high tail damage. While some bigger charges might be in order down the line for this creature, for now it can have a little injury as a treat to pair with the new tail strike effect. Striker effect. Wait, is that a new ability? Along with something such as Life of the Forest, that was just... And then, lastly, for tier 5, we have rebounds to Dantinos. With damage from 245 to 220, weight from 6,200 to 7,000, sprint speed from 65 to 70, stamina regen from 2 to 2.5, addition of 0.5 defensive burn, addition of Frosty, addition of Frostbite Trail 35, addition of Breath Fire. Dantinos stands among the biggest and baddest of all the flyers, excelling at potential ailment buildup and ground-based play. However, being stronger on the ground and at that size, and unable to rely on Flyer's main source of mobility as well, as its peers leave Dantinos in an awkward and risky spot in gameplay. While it can hold its own against its things it struggles against, it struggles heavily against smaller flyers, often due to a lack of defensive tools. These changes lean into Dantinos' ability to outlast its foes, offering more ways for it to build up ailment against enemies and pests that outmaneuver it, while limiting its raw brute strength in exchange. Fire Breath returns as a prominent poke tool to complement the shift, serving as a range pressure to whistle down threats big and small as Dantinos' ailment rework. And yeah, I was kind of a bit like scuffed in my saying because I haven't done one of these like stat reads for a while, and I was like mainly focused on vacation and stuff. Cool little creatures. Not sure what those are, but I haven't really checked out Ninjago that much. I think I once saw a show as a kid, but like it was like so long ago, like way deep in my childhood. Seems like these refresh every once in a while too. And now for abilities, we have the new effect Tail Striker. Allows creature to apply their attack ailments with their tail attack, which means it's a rather simple yet long requested community feature. Instead of rolling this out to every available creature in the game, it's being added selectively to creatures where it makes the most sense. Those with heaven weaponry, chompers, or Hercules spiky tails expect this to be a gradual rollout. Dramatically in niche appropriate creatures, which, with that said, the initial rollout is on 8 species, being Elricker, Gelpixa, Izadjul, Adramikrin, Cathedral, Gritsnik, Slurnok, and Vitimortem. And that is a lot of stat changes, and I'm actually very surprised that Gubbin didn't even get nerfed. Someone literally just saying, I love being cast as baby Archdragon of Life. Which, one thing is, like, with this new, like, tail ability, which allows you to, like, put ailments with Tail Whip. One is, like, the creature must have Tail Whip or so in order to actually use it. Like, since this thing's, like, locked growing, like, until you, like, do these mission things, like, kind of just shows up as this instead of, like, desert. I think it's, like, normal if I play another creature, such as my main Halu slot. Anyways, I hope some stuff is that... And one thing is, possibly since I'm, like, a bit tired and possibly still trying to recover from my vacation and stuff, just had a massive road trip back, I'm just gonna buy myself a full mission token to just fully complete the Cabo subspecies missions with. Yeah. Think here. Find a new right through as a plant life with do with yourself. Vitality of over shield. Which, like, in most, like, of these modern games now, such as, like, Fortnite and some stuff, mainly, like, Fortnite, like, we had, like, Shield, like, but, like, Fortnite was probably the game that, like, kind of really revolutionized it. And, like, that thing for, like, a lot, 3,380 elemental energy. Need, like, 3 more to reach adult. Like, this thing, like, locked until you do missions, until you just do these objectives. Like, we still, like, opens wide when biting, too. And I'm also probably gonna give myself time to recover a bit. Maybe like a day or so before I will be back to like doing my normal stuff as with Hollow. And I wonder if, like, for this new tail whip ability for applying elements, I wonder if element plushies such as Cat will work. Like, pretty much none of the creatures that were mentioned in there have Stubborn Stacker. But Stubborn Stacker is not really implemented on many creatures. I think there's, like, it's, like, mainly the shadow, some of the, like, half of the shadow creatures that have it, like, I think mainly being Penta and Vish, but now here. I guess, like, people, like, having to, like, do all of this just to try and get Glowtails would be a hassle, like. I wonder if someone has even gotten Glowtail on this thing already. I'm just talking about some computer repair class, which I said, like, I want to take that class, to be honest. Some NPC spawn, too. I mainly am just gonna go and get this thing up to Elder. I wonder if, like, the aging is, like, halted at Elder, but, like, if you want to get, like, good traits or something, like, I guess you have to, like, do all of this. But I think, like, once this event is over, I think, like, it'll just have the normal growth rate of just a time, instead of just having to, like, do objectives just to increase his age by 1%. Meow. Oh my. Slow mode in lobby is like 35 seconds. But one thing is, like, there's no new merch items, like, thank God, because, like, $70 for a backpack that ships in November, like, kind of, you want to, like, if you want to, like, make a back to school item, make sure it should, like, ship by, like, September. Like, it's like, well, like, already be, like, 2 to 3 months into a school year or something. Like, 2 to 3 months into a school year. Oh, herbivore carcass. I wonder what happened there. And pretty big dragon too. Kind of just made out of leaves. Why does a call sound like that? Wow. And also one thing is like I'm most likely gonna have to. I think like there's a lot of Windows updates I also need to install just to keep my PC up in shape. Some stuff is like I also think I have the latest like graphics drivers. Yeah, I'm on NVIDIA 610.88, which came out on the 28th of last month, which is still currently the most recent as of now. Migration changed to jungle. I'm at 80 now. Anyway, some stuff I will be doing is I'll try and get my PC like back up to its power. I also consider getting like some new PC soon, like hopefully by like my birthday or something or Christmas. And I kind of want something that is really able to be future proof. I want like one with like a like I want one with like at least like 32 gigabytes of RAM, which and I kind of want it maybe quickly because I don't want like prices to like go up because of AI and stuff. I want like at least like some of the most recent hardware, primarily like AM5 or something, like the AM5 chipset, which because my current desktop still runs on AM4, which is a previous generation. It's kind of like my current CPU is kind of like at like one of the highest parts of that generation, so and like especially since I got like I can always like upgrade later to like a 9950X 3D or something later if I want to do something, or 9850X 3D. anyways, tomorrow I probably hope to maybe have like maybe a stream at 5 p.m. for me to like play this game for like an hour and then play a bit of Warden, hopefully. Because I've been missing out on actually playing Warden for a while. Someone's like now thinking of adding Stubborn Stacker to Gubbin. And now I have like many of like different creature types. Like we have like a jellyfish like Pusadora now, which actually isn't really a jellyfish. It's like more of like a creature with like a big cap with like a lot of strands to make it look like a jellyfish while swimming. Saying like you don't keep the free dragon, you actually have to buy it. Which means I have to like claim it. Oh, so my daily streak lately reached 950, but with all the delays or something, like I probably might have to delay my ultimate guide to like my daily streak to a daily streak of 1,995, which is aka 3 years. We also got the and like there's some like many things that were like pretty insane in this game's history. Like one thing is that Novus was like initially not meant to return. Like once it happened, it would be gone. But I think like then the devs said like if people want to get completionist, they should need it. So they then made Novus like just come back in every LSS event. But Novus to this day is still untradeable. It's so funny that these things just spawn in. Well, a good bit of Archdragons of Life. Someone says like, OMG, you remember when Karta came out and people were trading for it? I think that was a Legacy thing, so I don't really know that much about Legacy. Which is pretty much defunct now. It's been gone since like the 8th of May. And I kind of actually had a good time on my last Legacy session ever. Like, pretty much on the day before it left. I've been, like, having a good lot of fun being... And just even, like, getting permission from, like, other players for me to, like, just take down their slots or so, since, like, their slots are... Since, like, the Legacy slots are pretty much now useless since they're all gone now. And I actually got, like, a feel of, like, what it actually was to actually do... become like some sort of Cosser in Legacy. Also, some other news I kind of noticed is that some people, like, some people might know, like, they're the new top one in the hardcore leaderboard, I think. Like, one day I checked, and then I suddenly saw, like, someone else was at number one. So, like, possibly this region here is possibly when I will get to adult. I think, like, cleaning one of these things would grow my creature by 1 age. And, like, the new cavalry design is also pretty cool. I also completed the daily missions here, too. But I think, like, next week or so, like, we might have, like... Especially, we still have, like, Plusidora and a Qualteramox. I wonder what, like, September's the second monthly will be. Cause I think, like... And... Cause then, like, October was, like, when they started adding, like, October of 2025 was, like, when they started adding, like, the second monthlies, like, starting off with Lithumbra after, like, Riverbell kind of finished off the first set of monthlies back in January of 2025. Ashfall there, which now actually shows that icon. Like, it used to show, like, the sleigh icon from, like, the winter events. You're like, I'm now able to look at this armed with... I can now get some... These... There's a question mark here. With, like, absolutely no text at all. I'll just get this stuff. Here, I just need, like, one more objective to... I wonder how the outer stages would be. And yeah, of course I get, like, no trait. I'm probably just gonna go Gentle Outer. Click to become venerated. I'm not even at age 200 yet, and you're just telling me to click to become venerated? Like, literally says click to become venerated. Seems like... What the hell is... Lands here? What the heck is this lance, though? What is this lance? Lance of the Forest. To be honest, tomorrow I might maybe probably have like a nested one of these slots here, and Archdragon of Life. But I'll show you in hardcore because I did see someone else was at top 1 for the kills leaderboard in hardcore. So I guess I'll show that here. If I go to the leaderboards here, like here, we now have Ashore777 at number 1 spot. Like, Luco was here for like months, probably like months or so, but then and like some major stuff is like, especially the 5th and 6th place gap being like 2,500. That like that big of a gap. I don't pursue these leaderboards. I just play this realm for fun and stuff. And I guess I'll just people that discuss attacking another creature and notice many crabs. Like what? It's like many people like becoming like cavos in this server. I wonder how many people are actually playing cavos now. Like, yeah, I have like 2 cavos here. Like, we even have a cavo nesting. Not the sub though, but hey. I hope my PC. Okay, seems like my PC is now a bit more warmed up and stuff, able to start processing this a bit more. But then, like, like many have like sit with a bit of long reload times. Like, I'd usually be in the screen like just take around 10 or so seconds, but now it takes like a bit longer. And then usually in these updates, you'll see like some of the new species, like, so I might see like a lot of like cavos, especially like lush cavos being like in this list. Yeah, even long time. And yeah, we have some people. What's the current bid on this? 500,000. Huh? It's a double red, and people are already selling it for 100,000. Here, yeah, I'm kind of low on mush because I kind of like set like a good bit just on putting angelic plushie here. Like this morning, like in my hotel room, I was like this redeeming my last pearls before the Summer Paradise event ended. I wonder if these new tokens, such as these, these can't be gifted. These can't be traded. Ah, okay. Think the devs did know about it. I do know in some games, like, you are able to, like, gift, like, some special currency, like, that would allow you to, like, which means if I want to, like, have someone, like, and here, like, must use this in main, hardcore, or aquatic realm. Oh, so seems like this thing, because you can't really use tokens inside of trade. One here where I'm able to, like, increase storage capacity by 1. And yeah, I have, like, some players that even trade with me, too. Oh. They even freeze my character, too. while I'm like in a trade. And then we have people here that are like asking for trading for like agents. Oh.
Bye. I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
think this Annie's based on Pokemon Lucario. Like, one thing was, like, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Scarlet on my vacation lately, and that's, like, a pretty cool, like, Pokemon skin based on... Look. It's like, I know this Pokemon. Like, Lucario. But since it's in a community, people can, like, make, like, many skins, including, like, Pokemons and stuff. Then this is... So it seems like traveling across the menus will take a bit longer, so... And, like, sometimes especially when, like, trying to join, like, a big PAX, like, trade server, I'd also, like, run ad breaks while, like, in queue. Here I have a cooldown of, like, which means I have to wait until, like, around, like, 8:30 p.m. tomorrow for me to do this again. Merch items still the same, we still got all this items here, which, yeah. Especially with the Angelic Backpack, that thing, like, goes up to, like, $90, including shipping. One thing I'll check out is, like, there's a couple of smaller cost streamers, too. I guess I'll check out Levy Banjo, who has their caption as Hardcore Realm, and they are currently just walking around hardcore inside of Valley of Thorns as a Gaharticus, as like some teen Gaharticus. I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll see ya next time. Bye.